put me in. He put me into nursing school. He got my hair, nails, everything done. So he up here on this level. I'm down here on this level. You get where I'm going? He got me up here with him because he was making good money. But then he ended up losing his job 2 years ago. Lost his job, and now he broke. What did I do? Broke up with him and got on because I'm not finna take care of no grown man. I'm not doing that.
Hey, this is Raulh of Please Act Right, and I agree with her wholeheartedly. You shouldn't take care of a grown man. But here's my question. How much did he pay sending you to nursing school? Well, I Googled it, and for public school, for nursing, it can range anywhere from $40,000 to $80,000. While attending private school, it can cost anywhere between $60,000 and $120,000. And nursing school can range anywhere from 2 to 4 years. So, since he's going through a rough financial patch, did you offer to give him the money back that he paid for your college tuition? Of course not. Women warn other women by telling them not to help a man when he's struggling, because as soon as he gets on his feet, he'll leave you. Well, now we see women do it too. So what should we do with struggling women, fellas? Let her figure it out all on her own.
He was the nicest boyfriend that I've ever had, like to date. He was such a sweet, kind-hearted boy and just cared about me so much.
So let me guess, he proposed to you, you accepted, and you two have been happily married ever since.
And the reason that we broke up is I literally sat down one day just sitting in my room and I was like, wow, I don't actually like him. I just like that he likes me so much.
Why am I not surprised?
That's good brutal.
Isn't it sad?
So basically, he was drying your pussy up being too nice.
Yeah, and we didn't even, we would like dry hump and make out for hours.
Dry humping for hours. And how much you want to bet she let the bad boy hit it and he didn't care anything about her? See what happens when you genuinely care about some of these women, fellas?
You loved the attention he was giving.
I did.
What I find really interesting is that women here in Western society throw away men because he was too nice. But women in other cultures like Asia are actually looking for men who are too nice.
Quality that the foreign man, they are so sweet and kind.
I prepare to have a good man, a family-oriented one, and respectful.
What I've seen for them is they are very responsible and especially respectful.
As for me now, I'm a widow, so I would like foreigner for me for experience how he loved the Filipino woman.
I want a foreign man because I know that they are approachable, very kind.
I think a red flag that's not talked about enough is men who boo-hoo cry at their weddings. Why are you crying that hard?
You know she gonna say something negative, right?
Like, all that tells me is that you did some shady stuff during the whole relationship.
I told you.
And you literally cannot believe that this girl is still choosing to marry you. That's all that tells me.
So it could be because he finally found the right woman for him and he's overjoyed.
I wonder if guys ever look at a woman who is beautiful and then she opens her mouth and then he's like, what a shame.
Since social media started, Miss Reva every day. Every single day. So are women here in Western society really that difficult to please?
The book is based on a survey where men and women were asked if they got 80% of everything they want in their ideal mate, would they be happy with that?
Getting 80% of what you want in a mate is a lie.
And women said, no, that's settling.
Big surprise.
And men said, 80%, I'd be thrilled, that's a catch. And so
80% of the women you surveyed is settling?
For a news reporter, he sure seems to be surprised. Are you guys surprised? Because I'm not.
What actually makes us happy in long-term romantic love?
Men don't know, and women themselves don't know. So the answer is nothing.
What are women too picky about here?
Everything.
Well, I'll tell you, men and women were asked what would be a deal breaker for going on a second date. And men named 3 things. They said she has to be cute enough, she doesn't have to look like Angelina Jolie, she has to be warm and kind, and she has to be interesting to talk to.
And let's just add one more thing here. Please, 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 please stay off our nerves. Now, how many things did the women come back with?
The women came back with 300 things that would rule out a guy for a second date. And we're talking about like another 2 hours and maybe a free dinner.
So for the few women followers that I do have, are you hearing this? The women had 300 things that were deal breakers and made them unsatisfied.
And they wouldn't do it. And there were things like He wore a brown belt with black shoes. Or we were having a really good time and I thought he was cute and he was interesting, but then he did this Austin Powers impression and I just can't get that out of my mind and I can't go out with him again.
Wouldn't go out with him again because his brown belt didn't match his black shoes, and the man had a sense of humor. Wow. I put these videos together so you can hear for yourself, because I know if I told you I heard it, you wouldn't believe it.
Women say that they support women, but they only support single women. Women don't support married women.
Huh? Why do you need our support? I think what you're realizing now, a lot of married women is that us single women are not buying your lies anymore.
You mean like how you're lying about your look right now with all that heavy makeup on and them filters that you're using? You got some nerve talking about somebody lying.
You know, all of y'all wanted to trap us into the same misery that you're in, or make it seem like I got picked. And now we're realizing that a lot of your lives are hell because too many of y'all have married legacies of low achievement. And so now you don't get that admiration from black women looking, I wish I had me a husband, because we know that a lot of your husbands are just a piece of shit.
She has made video after video after video going in on how men, especially married men, are cheaters and dogs.
A lot of us don't support you and fool with you is because your husbands are dogs.
She's constantly talking about men being cheaters and dogs, but she never shows us any proof of what she's saying is true. So I wonder what she has to say about this video.
So after I cheated on my husband, I gave him a hall pass. But here's the reason why I did that. Is because I didn't want to take the responsibility of getting rid of all demons that I opened up my marriage to. And usually this is what people do when they cheat. They want their spouse to cheat on them back, so it would give them a reason to feel better in some way. But let me tell you, that's the wrong way to do it.
Shouldn't you have started out first by saying that you shouldn't have cheated on your spouse?
It's the wrong way to go about it because at the end of the day, you make matters worse.
And even though I knew that option was put forth in front of me, I knew that wasn't the right choice.
Yeah.
That's not the way that we try to rebuild a marriage. If you want to stay in a marriage that's still on a downfall and just ride it out downhill, that's up to you if you want to make that choice. But I was not about to make that same choice if I know I also have another option of getting back in the face of God, praying for my marriage, praying for my wife, and trying to do the things and correct the wrongs that we had that led us into that position.
That led us into that position? I'm hearing she's the one that cheated, not him. And speaking of God, did she seek God before she went out and cheated on him? Hell, did she seek counseling before she went out there and cheated on him? Did she even talk to her husband before she decided to go out there and cheat? Here's the biggest problem that I'm having with this video. I found the entire video on YouTube and it's approximately 13 minutes long. Nowhere in the video is she telling us why she cheated. They just jump straight into you shouldn't give your spouse a cheat pass if they cheated. Clearly, there was a problem on her behalf in the marriage. And if she shared that with us, she could probably save other marriages from going through the same thing. Now, you might be thinking, maybe it was private. Well, she didn't have a problem telling the whole world that she cheated on her husband, so why would she have a problem telling us why she cheated? We're hearing more and more women are divorcing their husbands only to find out that they were the ones that cheated on their husband. But I guess this chick right here, she only hears about the cheating men.
3 days, but are you gonna pay for these groceries a week? I don't have enough money. I don't have enough. Put it back. I have to feed my 1-year-old, and you telling me so you can date me, but you can't pay for this stuff. That's what you telling me?
So the original video says that they've been dating for 2 or 3 days. So yes, that's what he's telling you.
Is that what you telling me? See, that's how these guys do, baby. They take you out on dates and don't want to pay for your stuff.
And look at the woman cashier agreeing with her. Even though this may be a skit, the cashier is probably not in on it.
Guys do, baby. They take you out on dates and don't want to pay for your stuff. And then he know I got a 1-year-old baby. You don't even want to buy my baby clothes.
Because that's your baby daddy's job, not his.
That's how guys do nowadays. They just date you. $472. Okay, are you going to be paying today?
$472? I think not.
How are you paying? Yeah, this how it is. Guys be wearing the hottest shoes. Thank you. $200 and $300 worth of shoes and don't even want to pay for the stuff I had to pay for, yeah, cause.
Here's why. Because he's been with himself his entire life. But he's only been with you for how long?
I've been dating this guy for about maybe 2 to 3 days.
Well, there you go.
And baby, this how they do. But I just went ahead. I'm probably gonna break up with him though, baby, because I ain't got time.
No, you shouldn't probably break up with him. You should actually break up with him. Let that dude that don't want to spend $472 on your stuff at Walmart take his stingy behind somewhere else. You'll be all right, and somehow or another, I'm sure he'll get over you.
Look at him. He can spend $200 to $300 on some Nikes, but he want to help me pay for my baby stuff. So, you know what? I don't have time. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut him off. As soon as we get out here, I ain't gonna cut no show at Walmart. Matter of fact, you don't even have to push the basket. I can push the basket. I don't need you to push the basket no more.
That's right, she don't need you to push the basket anymore. Remember, they're strong and independent. Now, even though there is a strong chance that this is a skit, the truth of the matter is, there are women out there expecting men to spend this type of money on them from the jump. We've already seen videos of women saying that a man should spend $200 and $300 on a first date for dinner. So let's hear what a mother who has 3 sons think about this Walmart chick.
So the young girl, after 3 dates, takes this young man to Walmart and asks him to buy her some groceries. She gets $472 worth of groceries and wants him to pay for it. Girl, where your mama? Your daddy? How about the baby daddy?
That's what I'm saying.
I got 3 sons that I raised, 3 men on game. Always been on game and gonna stay on game. And if y'all got sons, y'all better put them on game. Cause this bullshit that these girls going through these days is crazy.
Tell the truth. Don't this mama look like she can knock somebody over?
So they want the guy to have a black card. They ain't got a green and white chime card. They want the guy to have a Lamborghini and a Maserati, and they ain't even got a Honda. But they want to match that energy. Let me tell you something, baby. Take my son to Walmart and embarrass him, and he's asking you to leave. I'm going to match your energy. Because I'm going to come and whoop your ass. And I don't care how immature y'all mamas or daddies think it is. Okay?
Snap now.
If you meet a man and you like him, he ain't quite where you at, work with him. Meet a man, he ain't on your level, let him go. He'll get somebody he deserve, and you'll get somebody you deserve. But y'all got these girls thinking they're entitled to what?
You young guys out there that don't know, listen up.
They entitled to take care of their own kids. They entitled to call their mamas, their daddies, their baby daddies to take care of their kids. Not guys on dates. Y'all better put these young men on game for real, man.
And this is exactly why I keep making these videos. And I love it when mothers turn on their cameras and enforce what I'm saying. So to all the young men out there who have mothers who are telling you that you're supposed to spend your money on a woman, me and mothers like this are here to tell you, no you don't. If she had babies by somebody else, whoever she had them babies with, that's their financial responsibility, not yours. And don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. And lastly, from this day forth, treat these type of women exactly the way they treat you. If she won't pay your bills, then you don't pay for her college education. If she wants a $200 dinner date, tell her cool, but she gotta pay for it. And if she wants to leave because you don't want to give her money, let her go. From here on out, just play the game by their rules that they set for us. I guarantee you, in the end, you'll come out ahead. Hey, somebody had to tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week. And in the meantime, will you please act right? My name is Raulh. See you in another video.
What do you consider rich? Yeah, like say, well, how much money per month is rich to you?
I say it's about, if you're earning 100,000.
100,000. Okay.
That's
not bad.
Rich. Yep, that's considered rich. For me.
Okay. And how much do you want your man to make, would you say?
Maybe about 50, and the other half is on mine.
Other half, so you're going to provide half?
Yep.
Okay.
So if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these 2 videos right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And if you like, you can visit my channel. I have plenty of videos there. Go ahead. Don't be scared.